So there we go. Are we live? I thought I was talking to everyone. Apparently I was not. I am sorry about that. I clicked start stream on OBS and it wasn't live. I'm just setting up the server now. And I think the sound is fine. However, that music is a little loud for me. So I'm just going to turn it down to 1%. I hope everyone is doing well. And having a good start to their Friday or an end of their Friday. Let's see. Just loading in the world now. Let me know if my mic is quiet or not loud enough in chat and I will adjust it. I've just adjusted it a little bit higher. Okay. Right. World is loaded in, so I'm just going to connect up. Oh, don't start doing this to me. Oh, of course, I need to connect open to LAN. I'm sorry guys, I'm a little nervous, don't know why. Or excitement, one of the two. There we go. Oh dear. Of course I would have technical difficulties. Of all my tests. Hello Tulipa, welcome. Symbius. Oh, hi. Having trouble connecting to my server. Of course I am. Okay, so let's just fix this up. Oh dear. Thanks for dropping in, guys. Even though there's not much going on right now. Alright, let's try this one. Yeah, I'm trying to relax. I'm just a bit jittery just because I'm just excited. For some reason I had to redo my hosting. That's fine. It's fine. We are bleeding. Oh, it must have been because I connected it to the internet instead of Wi-Fi on my laptop that I'm using as a server. So it may have changed. Just didn't like me. Okay, we're in. I'm going to switch screens. And there we have it. Yeah, this is my spawn and it's already storming. I in survival? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. Just making sure, because I was in creative when I set this up. Right. So the first things I'm going to be doing is just setting up the basics. And I will be looking for flint, maybe some stone, and just some general foods and snackage. Some sticks. I don't really have... Server's a little camera shy. Yeah, it is. I don't really have a set intention for this. I was thinking we could all just decide as we progress. I'm not entirely certain if I want to go nomad or set up in spawn. It's not a bad location. Oh. Okay, we found first bit of flint. We need another bit of flint. I would use stone if I really needed to, but I always like to hold out until we got flint because it's better durability. Yeah, it is. When I loaded this world, I chose today's date for the world seed, and I thought it was hilarious. It was just like, oh, yeah, the vintage story gods really want to play with me this time round. Hopefully there isn't any moose about, because that really would be just like my luck. I am just exploring. I'm not too worried about food or hunger right now. I haven't set any grace timer with the monsters though, so I will probably dig into the ground. There we go. Just gonna make a knife here. And hopefully by that time I will have some clay, because the first night I never sleep, so I will either be sitting or doing some clay work. That's usually my go-to. I don't get really all that fanciful with creative. Sorry, I was just reading chat. Is this the I'm not a tasty duck reference? Symbiosis. So what I'm going to do here is create some hand baskets, or just stab in the air. That's great. I'm not going to collect any of the roots. I don't feel like I need to collect any of that right now. And let's see, we should be able to create our first hand basket. Yeah. Got a little bit of infantry. Don't know why my voice just broke then. I am going to go back to spawn, because I know there is plenty of cattails in the water where we just left it. It's actually quite nice foliage here. I'm purposely trying to go slower, simply because my hunger, it will reduce it quite a lot if I run about like a complete loon like I usually do. What was that? Just I thought it was clay for a second. I don't know why I thought it was clay. Whoa. Lightning flash. Awesome. Just awesome. And thunder. Nice. I will harvest more than I need for these cattails, because then we can just make poultices once I find some horsetail. I hope the not too jerky, because I scroll about quite a lot, so I'm trying to train myself not to make people motion sick. I feel like that's a good training. Yeah. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you in the chat. That was like the first episode of the Awkward Isles, wasn't it? Symbiosis. Okay, let's see. More hand baskets. There we go. We just need one more hand baskets. And I'm going to collect some more for reed baskets and some poultices. So would people want me to explore the world, or should we try to set up in spawn? Ooh. Cranberry. Okay. I don't think we're going to ever run out of cattails here. I mean... Would this class be... would this body of water be classed as a pond or a lake? It'd be a lake, wouldn't it? Play your way. Well, I think I'm going to set up maybe near spawn. However, I will explore for traders. I haven't got my map up in the corner so I don't get distracted, because what I found with the hardcore series is that I have abused the map system quite a lot, and I don't pay attention to my landscape, and it's such a pretty game that I don't want to actually lose that. I guess that's just like, yeah, I think I'll agree with you on that one. So that's it for the hand baskets. I think we need about 24 for reeds, but I think I'm just going to keep the poultices right now. I'm going to press B. Looks like some interesting terrain. There's a forest over there. I think I'm going to go across the... Oh, no, wrong button. Yeah, but I have kept the map, so I can actually do that. But I won't have it all. Piece of candy. Piece of candy. Oh, is my... Yes, auto markers is enabled. It's gotten dark. What time is it? 6. Wow. That did not last long, did it? Okay. So we might be travelling around in the dark, but do not worry. I have a mod for fullbright, so you will be able to see what I am doing in this dreadful dark. Little swim. Oh, look, a rift. Isn't that joyous? Ooh, hello, you're pretty. I'm not picking you up right now. Okay, we need to find some clay before I bury myself into the ground. I'm going to press fullbright here. Oh, there we go. Sorry for the flash. I just need to see where some clay is. Oop. Hello. Excuse you. Now, my instinct would be go to the forest here. But that seems like a really bad idea. Let's go towards it. There's nothing like a bad idea. Ooh, is that more carrots? Because if it's carrots, I might as well pick them up. I just passed some more onions. I did see them. I just need to figure out. Ah, there we go. We've got some horsetail here. I really need to find some clay. Usually it takes me a while to find clay. Other times it's like really easy. I feel like they changed the generation of that. I'm picking these up simply because I know I'm going to fall in a hole. that is my general go-to. To any standing body of water, then to... Okay. Good to know. So that is definitely a lake. Bears. Yeah. Yeah, I did change the hardcore with a mod which toned down the predators. So the bears, they do actually give you a little bit of warning. In this one, however, they are just vanilla. So if you come across a bear, I will be running. Oh, that fox scared the... Oh, yeah. Okay. Foxy is chasing after chickens. That's always great. Oh, raccoon. Hello. Yeah, it's not daytime. It's actually nighttime. It's quite calm. It seems to be calm. And that was a wolf. I am going to make some poultices real quick. Almost a stack, that's fine. I can grab some more. I think it's every 4 horsetail for every 2 cattail. I'm not all that certain on that though. Yeah, okay, so we got a stack of poultices, so we are good for there. We got a little bit of food. What's that? Is that granite? Granite and slate in our area. Okay, I'm pretty sure I saw chert. Is the music alright for everyone? I can't turn it down any lower than what it is. Oh, hello, we were just talking about you. Yeah, you can stay over there. Oh, God. Really? Every time, anytime there's nighttime, you just... Oh, I thought I was going to drop in a hole then. I don't know why that one block drop. Scared. Oh, what's this? It's a flint. Worm. I will not eat the worm. You can eat the worms. I will not eat the worms unless I'm desperate. Is everyone okay with the fullbright mod that turns nighttime where you can visibly see everything? Great. So, oh, awesome. Fantastic. Where are we gonna go? I wonder if actually we've got full colour maps, so we might actually find some... No, that's... some... Sorry, I know we have some people who are colourblind. You won't see the slight change in colours, but there is like sometimes a slight change in colour in the ground to see where clay is. But I can't rightly do it. Dude! I thought you were right next to me. Could you not? Oh, wrong button. I was meant to press the W key. I keep doing that. Okay. I'm actually suspicious with the lack of drifters. I have got the standard settings. So if I scream out loud, I do apologise. It's simply because a shiver has crept up on me. Awesome. Awesome to hear. Or read, should I say. Oh. Right. That's a raccoon. That's fine. You know what? Every time I see some of these bushes, it makes me feel a little bit pyro. Well, I wonder if that, because this is a weird... I bet this is like a something... Yeah, meteoric iron. I learnt that one from Kurosawa on his streams. Every time there's a weird shape like that, it's usually meteoric iron. Okay. We're in a sand area biome. We need to get out of this. I'm going to eat the last cranberry and move on to my red berries. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make some tools here. Let's make a couple spears and shovel. Do I need the axe right now? No. Right, I'm going to press the Alt key just to keep the camera stabilised whilst I will chip away. Great thing about when you're napping, if you nap on this part, it's not going to hurt at all. And if you struggle with things like carpal tunnel or colour blindness, if you can't see the grid, I would suggest getting something called the mod called Napster. It auto naps for you, and you can actually alter the settings to how you like it. Okay, that's... Oh, I only got one stick. Awesome. Okay. Just hit some bushes for some sticks. Oh, you got Hightail? How do you like that game? I know it's the whole in thing for this one. Good for bird. Yeah. Oh, look at the danger puppies. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't tame these wolves like in other block games. It would be nice, but no. These danger puppies don't want to be your friend. They are rather just bite your ankles. And that's being nice. I only grabbed 2 sticks. I'm getting distracted. With myself. That's all. Awesome. Okay, so 1 spare. Well, that's a sad looking infantry. Oh, ruin. I'm going to there. Because we may get some cracked, or we just get bony soil. Oh, what's that thing called? Cracked vessel. My goodness, I lost my words. See, you can break these with the fist, but it takes forever to do so, and I'm not going to bother. Now, that's an odd bit. I'm not going to lie, that's odd in a slate sand biome. But I am going to mark it regardless. Okay, I need to get out of here. I really, really am tempted just to run. But I'm not going to do that. It's Napster with a K. And I have not a clue. Quartz. Oh, I was hoping that was borax. I don't know why I was hoping it was borax. I thought we might have got a bit lucky with that. I love it so far, but it needs more Hightail. So it's a bit bare bones at the moment. Well, considering it's a new game, most games are like that until they get a few updates in. And wasn't that like a Minecraft... Yeah, I know, I said the name. The Minecraft server, and then they decided they wanted a whole different game because they didn't want to be part of Minecraft or something like that? I'm not sure. They may be friend-shaped, but their teeth aren't. Someone just said that wolves are friend-shaped. Okay, now we're in a granite... How far have I gone? I keep forgetting this. Oh, there's some crimson maple over there to the left of the screen. Okay. Where the heck have I How did that happen? Oh, that is interesting. Okay, so I'm going to go further north. I don't have cave-ins enabled, so I do not have to worry about being slid into a hole if I just walk over some dirt. Oh, no. Yeah, that's the right move. Pick up sticks when you're getting chased by a wolf. Oh, seriously? Nope, nope. Okay. I has spear. Don't do it. Okay, he believed my bluff. He ain't. He believed it. Okay. Yeah, not today, thank you. Not today. Okay, what? Holy cow, what? It's a whole lot of nothing, that's what this is. I need clay. And I haven't got any drifters, and I'm a little bit worried about it. It seems like it's trying to lull me in a false sense of security. Ooh. Okay, don't dive in a bush. We don't need to dive in. Oh, thank you, Seuss. That was a nice jump scare. Whew. Okay, I might turn the weather sounds a bit down, just because to save my ears, because that is actually, I'll just turn down my headphones if it's all good for you. That would do. Puffball, give me a snack. Okay. Ooh, keep strafing. Ah, look at the devils. I was just talking about you guys. Oh, I'm not so worried about it now. Oh, hello. Lovely. Right. Let's not go that way, shall we? The game has decided, no, throwing the wolves a stick will not work, Symbius. It really won't. And I'm not going to try, because I've already tried that when I first started playing this game. Oh dear. Oh, wormy. Give. The reason why I'm collecting the bait is because I can attach them to hooks once I get something like the stakes and crude string. I think it's crude string. It's part of the primitive survival mod. Oh yeah, technically this game is a dark fantasy horror game. So it has all the niceties of the chiseling and all that stuff, but you get dark lore, drifters, and a lot of jump scares. And the shiver might be the ugliest looking thing, but I don't think it's the worst thing. Ooh, more copper. Thank you, I will grab that. Ooh, some black coal, nice. The lore can be quite a bit twisted as well. It's actually quite interesting to read when you find pieces of the lore. Another death pit. What time is it anyway? 2:45 in the morning. Awesome. See, I swear they said they put red clay in the game, but it's more common than blue clay was. More lightning and thunder. I'm just not that lucky, am I? Well, at least the beasties are not bothering me so much, so we get to explore a little bit. Oh, what was the multi-leggy abomination? That is called a shiver. It was a new mob They added, I believe, in 1.20 or 1.21. I'm not entirely certain. I think it was 1.20 when they added the sailboats. Yeah, that was a lovely surprise when I went back into my Awkward Style series, setting things up, and they just jumped. Is that a trader? That is a trader. Awesome. I put in better traders mod, so we should have some interesting looking traders. Oh, you know what? I might, if the stability, no, the stability's rubbish here. I was thinking we could actually just rebuild whatever that was, but the stability, really? You're right next to a death hole that I can't fill up. Yeah. Ooh, that was too close. Yeah. Other than the shiver, they added the Boton, which is a archer. Hello. Ooh. Luxury goods. Blah blah blah. And you got nothing I want, and I got nothing you buy. Can I steal any of your stuff? Excuse me. Empty, empty, empty. Just being... This is actually quite an interesting trader. What's in here, dude? Small trough. Have I just walked into the middle of the storm? Yes, you can get hit by lightning, Sarah. And I have done. And it hurts. And it scares the crap out of you. Or at least it scares the crap out of me. Oh! Blue K. That will suffice. I have found Blue K. At blooming last. Oh, things are a bit laggy there. It's probably the storm. That's not a problem. I'm going to get at least probably... Yeah, there is a lot of stuff that you can be killed in this place, Tulpa. It really... I mean, even if I didn't know... I actually didn't know about all the dangers of this game. If I knew what it was, I think I would still bought it. Just because the vibes of the game. I do like the... Sorry, I thought I heard something climbing through the water. It must have been a fox or something. Yeah, I do like the dark lore. The beasties, nah, I'm not a big fan of. I do like part of the realism with the wolves and bears. Because I was griping at how quiet the bears are in this game. And apparently bears are actually quite the silent hunter. So they got that pretty dang accurate, apparently. Although, how much realism do you really need in a block game? I mean, it goes a little too far sometimes. Especially, the only thing that I don't like what they did is with the poultices now. Okay, we've got about 2 stacks. Just... Okay. I am actually quite interested to see where they take this game. I know there are new story points, but I would love to see more of the journals added in and notes that you can find in ruins when you find them. I feel like I need to move and get out of this storm. Definitely that. Get some food. Which I've just eaten all of. No, it's definitely not as light-hearted as the other block game. But I will always take over this game for just a few factors. Because of that dang creeper. I am so glad they will never plan on adding a griefer like mod. Oh, I cleared up. Oh, daylight. Turn off the fullbright now. And yeah, they don't plan on ever putting griefer mobs in this game. Plus the chiseling. I'm addicted to chiseling. The sounds are more ASMR to me. And vertical slabs. I mean, what can you say? The weather effects is actually quite interesting because I've actually experienced a solar eclipse maybe once or twice in this game, and it only happened like a few seconds, so before I got a chance to record it, it was over. So solar eclipse can actually happen in this game. You get hailstones as well. Or you can get hailstones. I'm picking up the medium fertility soil for a couple of things, packed dirt, and also some farmlands if we decide to settle at spawn. Because this is actually quite nice. I quite like this area. I think I'm going to set up some farm just over there. There's a ruin over there, so I might just build that up and turn it into a home, because we got lucky the first night. Doesn't mean that's going to always be the case though. Do I dare add? No, I don't want to add it over there. There's a pond over here. I'll add it over there. Is that flax? What are we? We are flax. Right, give me some of that. Ugh. I'll eat you now because I'm not having you clogging up my inventory. Gross. Flax is only really good for feeding livestock because there is no nutritional value in it. I was so freaking confused when the first solar eclipse happened in this game, and then I looked up, it's like, holy cow, that's a solar eclipse, and it was just like, it was really freaking cool for the time. Ooh, this goes down. I don't have enough sticks to create ladders. Let me just grab some sticks. Oh. That's from primitive survival. That's not vanilla. So you don't ever actually have to worry if you don't put that mod on. Although, sorry, I'm thinking you could actually hear what I was thinking, but then I realised you couldn't hear what I was thinking, and then just stopped myself from replying. That was a snake. Usually they just run away from you. Where's my sticks? I've not had one attack me unless I attacked it. And that's how you create. I was about to say stairs, but they're not stairs, they're ladders. So I'm just going to boop. There shouldn't be any beasties in these types of ruin, but there should be some. I'm going to leave that one in there because we know where it is there. I don't have all that much of a way of storage. Is that it? Oh, hello. Beautiful. Why have I got a spider web? Go away. I will come back for you later. Do we fix this up? Like break all the broken ones and build this up with some wattle and dab and leave the full blocks here? I don't know why I'll just put you there. I quite like that idea. I think I am going to break down some of these blocks. I did. Okay, so where the cattails are, just beyond those purple flowers here, I think I'm going to set up some farm plots. And get started on that. And that's why I dug up the fertility dirt. And sadly, unlike you have to have water touching the farm plots in this. Not like the other block game. But that's not too much of an issue. Yeah, there are some mobs that runs away from you. The baby ones will run away from you. The boars don't generally pick a fight with you unless they have piglins. The moose mothers, as I discovered in hardcore, will run away from you. The males will eat your face off. And that is from experience. I have actually died by moose in the Awkward Isles. And I didn't do a lick of thing to them. Right, so I think... what can I do right now? I can plant these up. However, I would need to cover something impactor and maybe some fences. I feel like get this set up. So let's see where we're going with. Hammer, pickaxe, and then the basics. We are maybe only going to need maybe 2 cooking pots because we need a cooking pot for honey in the future. And I'm going to do 4 bowls, 4 crock pots. Do I need multiple crucibles? I don't think I do. I'll make 2 just in case. And then storage vessels. These will be the easiest. The bird's eye, the one that goes up in the air, is Salty's bird's eye mod, which, you know what, I feel like should be pretty much infinite. That's how good it is. And then there's a farseer one, which alters, as you can see there, you can see kind of a landscape, a silhouette from unrendered chunks, which is very handy. And for me, it actually helps my FPS. Surprisingly, I actually tested that one out. There's my hammer mold. Will it give you enough room for your bits? That ruin? Yeah, I think so. For a small starter home, I don't need anything extravagant. Ooh, don't press the Windows key. Sorry if it kind of froze there. I tapped out my game for a second. I mean, most people can go live off Nomad for quite some distance in starting the game. Others can dig into the ground or the mountains or the hills. I'd be fine with that. It's when you start reaching the copper age is when you start needing more space. At least in my opinion. Oh no, the silhouette isn't vanilla. Although it does look like it should be a part of the vanilla game. Just going to duplicate those layers. The mods I chosen have basically for, would I want this in vanilla? Yes, then I will try it out. If it's not and it changes the game too much, where you can't really recognise too much a lot of things, then I've decided not to add them in. I mean, I really wanted my critters package which adds ducks and hedgehogs and squirrels, but that's adding in mobs, and I didn't feel like that was keeping it close to vanilla. I have got the mod list in the description of the stream if anyone wants to take a look. Now, I unintentionally lied because I said I was going to do this at night time, but we didn't even find any clay in night time. But I tend to speed. I mean, I think the quickest I've gotten to copper was maybe the first hour of the game, but I know that I wanted to go slower than usual for this stream, so it was more relaxed, and I can pay attention partially to the chat and just generally talk to you guys and about the game and everything else. See, with the Napster, I feel like I would want it eventually because this bit does always feel a little tedious. However, I do like working on the anvil and napping the flint. That never bothers me. Yes, that layer duplication is vanilla. You have to press the F key to choose your these parts 1 by 1, 2 by 2, and then you can duplicate the previous layer. Oh, I thought I was doing crucibles there. It's not, it's the crop parts. Crop parts done. Yeah, I almost know nothing about the game, so the slow pacing helps me understand what's going on. Yeah, that's what I figured. There's quite a lot of my subs and viewers tend to be new players or general ones that don't play the game, but they're interested in the mechanics and the starting playthroughs. So I figured I would aim more towards that. What am I doing here? Is this a crucible? Yes, it is. I cannot remember what I am doing. Yeah, the only thing I struggle is with mouse and keyboard controls, but I'm getting better. Yeah, same. I used to be a console player, so PlayStation, Dreamcast, yeah, that sort of thing. And whenever I played on PC, I always had to have like a controller. But then I started playing the other block game with my niece, so I had to get used to the mouse and keyboard. And another game, what was it? 7 Days to Die was better for mouse and keyboard. I couldn't configure it where it was comfortable playing with a controller. So it does take time. And if you are playing something that gives you a little bit of jump scares every now and again, and you got a wireless mouse, be prepared to throw your mouse. I have done that. That's how I killed my last mouse. The computer mouse, not a real mouse, just in case. Someone just tuned in and was just like, you what now? Oh, run out of the first bit of clay, so we used a full stack so far. Not too bad. I do miss when blue clay was the most common clay type in this game. And I really wish they didn't take off the blue clay shingles. Because there was 2 types of shingles that you could make in a fire pit or something like that. And that with basalt and slate, the colour palette was just on point. It was my favourite colour palette. It was very gothic and dark like. They changed that in 1.20 as well. So I believe blue clay spawns near more rivers and more sparse. Red clay is supposed to be the most common. However, me starting as I am, it doesn't appear to be the case. Yeah, so all my keyboard and mouse are now wired. Simply because if I don't, I'm more likely to break them. Okay, so that's done. So that's 1 pit, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we need to clear up some space just here. It's not going to look pretty, but we're not going for pretty right now. We're going for functionality. And I'm clearing this up because if you don't clear foliage around your fire pits, they will ignite. I learnt that also the hard way. And sometimes I forget, but I don't feel like forgetting right now. There is a way you can counter that, is place some stones on the edges of your fire pit. Oh, use your shovel. You got one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, just enough durability to get all that. And yeah, let's turn that into packed up. Oh, there is a good reason for that. Why I just did that. I will make another shovel, grab some more dirt, because if it rains whilst the fire pit is ignited, once it's set up, it will put it out, and then we would have to start all over again, and I do not fancy doing that. Okay, I'm not entirely certain what the radius is, but I think it may be like 3 blocks or something like that. Well, you definitely need ignite. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce what this type of flower is. I am so suspicious whenever I get a really calm start. If I didn't know any better, I would feel like I'm playing in vanilla. Vanilla? No, I mean creative. Right, let me just plonk all these out of my way. Okay. Where's my food? I don't have food. We need to go get food. Blackberries, just there. Okay. Oh, no running. Oh, okay, there are some berries here. We're all good. blackberries. Nom 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 nom. Okay, now we can go back to where we were. So we need 10 pieces of grass per fire bit. So we need 60. And then 8 pieces of sticks for each. And I'm not going to bother calculating what that is. So I'm just going to collect around about 60 of those too. I will try not to get too distracted with collecting grass because I can spend literal hours just doing this. There's something weird that it just scratches my brain just right. Couldn't explain why. It just does. It's probably why I go a little bit silent. How many durability? 8. Oh, I might as well just break you with these because I can use you for campfire. There we go. And now we have to collect sticks. Joys. There is a better way to collect sticks, which is shears, which you need copper tools, unfortunately. So everything does get a little bit draggy at the beginning. But that's fine. Clearing this up isn't going to hurt us because at least then we can see what's coming our way. And uncover any tricky little cave pits. If I understood, you said you play 7 days to die. Yes, I clocked in about 400 hours. I played it during 1.16. So I haven't played it in quite some few years. They have updated it quite a lot. They did change a few things that I don't think many players liked, so they're trying to adjust that. However, it is a good game. There are plenty of mods for it as well. How would I describe 7 Days to Die? Get used to dying. That's how I would describe it, because when I was taking down a POI, which is that's what they call little houses or points of interest of places you can raid. It was a kit. I don't know what it was. It was it had a medi sign, which is like for doctors. It was a tent. I was destroying said tent for the materials because it was given cloth. I was under said tent when I was destroying it. The whole POI collapsed because I was taking too much of the structural integrity, and the piece of cloth, the tent above me, landed on me and killed me. That was my first playthrough, and that was the first 10 minutes of my playthrough. Because I went in there to run away from a SED, is what they call the zombies in 7 Days to Die. It is quite fun to set up or design a base with some challenges in mind or constraints. I only got 22. Oh, that's not. With 7 Days to Die. I'm not entirely certain if I like the newer stuff they put out. They have changed these sets to be quite more horrific looking than they used to be. Especially the crawler, that thing that jumps, and the screecher. basically there's a screamer. You should get rid of it soon as and as quickly as possible because they bring in hordes. Zombie dogs, the works. No worries. It is evening in the UK, so if you're in the UK, feel free to do whatever you need to do. I hope you enjoy what you're cooking. Oh, and don't think with 7 Days to Die, because I found a bunker in my second playthrough, which I thought, you know what, I'll turn this into my base. The zombies in 7 Days to Die will dig down to you. I would say it is worth it, but try get on sale. If I were to buy it now, I wouldn't buy it on full price. And that's my honest opinion. Noodles and meatballs. Yum. Are they proper meatballs? Or they are like the tin stuff? Sorry, I'm being nosy. It doesn't matter, whatever you enjoy at the end of the day. Okay, we only got half of what we need with the sticks, but I'm getting a little impatient. And it's getting dark again, and I don't particularly want to. If I can only do like half of this is fine. Why is my inventory full of garbage? Go. Why have I got flax? Go away. Oh, that sounds awful. The game, 7 Days to Die. It actually can be quite fun. Some playthroughs are actually awful. And other playthroughs is like the ragdoll mechanics for these sets are hilarious at times. Especially with the explosions. Fine, don't stack. Be weird. Oh, should I make something else to fill up that one? Wait, where's my... Didn't I make 2 cooking pots? I thought I added 2 cooking pots. Oh yeah, the screamer is awful. This sound is the most unpleasant thing about that game. Yeah, I really thought I made a cooking... You know what, it doesn't matter. Do I make a cooking pot? I'll leave that one there just for a moment. We're gonna need to get some trees. Oh, no, don't do that. Thank you. Can make some... I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. I was reading chat. Okay, so... I don't like wasting a pit though. Oh, that's going to get on my nerves. Yeah, that's it. I'm doing it. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. It always gets on my nerves. Not filling up the pit. I don't know why. It just does. I heard a huff. That better not be a moose. What? You heard that right? It was like... Night time? Daytime! Sorry, that just went through my head. You would not believe how paranoid the moose make me in this game. They make me more paranoid than the drifters. I know it's ridiculous. But I can guarantee you the moose in this game has made me not want to go to Canada. I know that sounds completely ridiculous, but yeah, that's the truth of it. Okay, that's done. Where you go? No, why didn't any of you tell me? No! Okay. This is what's going to happen. And we will speak of it no further. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Oh dear. I will pause in a sec just so I can take a sip of my drink. So I will mute up. There's a rift nearby, I can hear it. Oh. Alright. Do not worry about the logs that I'm leaving. I will come back and just take them down with the axes. It's just that I need the sticks more right now. And that's the reason why I got the shovel. I completely forgot about that. See, it's raining again. So we can't light it right now. Even if we wanted to. Because it's not covered. Okay, that should be enough sticks. Oh, hello, flax. Not keeping that. Why we got that? And plant that. And we want over there. So what? You're being lazy today. Still recovering, but what? Enough. No food is bad food. But homemade mac and cheese sounds amazing. Whatever works best for you when you're recovering. That's the best food. Excuse you, not on there. Okay, so I just need wood. If only there was 4 of that. No matter. Flint, axe. Actually, let's just do 1 for now. I did say I was going to pause, so as soon as I do this, I'm just going to pause up. Just so no drifters can attack me here, even though this is a server and it probably could happen anyway. So actually, I will just, yeah, just give me a moment. I'm going to take a drink. Muted. There we go. What am I doing? I am attacking some trees because they looked at me funny. Specifically this one. How rude of it to be a stump. Even though I'm the one who took its trees. Leaves. Dear. Where was the other one? It was over here. Happy Friday. Yeah, woot woot to the weekend. Oh, sorry, Sarah. I muted up so you didn't have to hear me slurping away at my drink. And I will say it like that. Okay, let's see how many can... That'll do for the moment. Grab those sticks. I heard that huffing again. Oh, there is... Look. Something right... What are you? What are you? I haven't seen you before. What? No, come... Alright. The moose aren't the only things that huff. Ooh, moon. Four on each, unless it's a storage vessel, and it's always 8. Of course I'll be short by 4. Of course. Why wouldn't it be any other way? I don't want to take down that one. Oh, lovely. We might have to deal with some drifters. So I want to go for a short... Oh, good. It's a raccoon. Oh, I can't zoom in because there's no point because you wouldn't be able to see it that close up. If I start moving quite fast, it simply is because there are drifters really close by and I have to deal with them. You know I'm concentrating because I'm going all quiet. Oh my goodness, that stick just made me jump. So I'm just going to turn off the K-Bright. That's how dark it is without that mod. So I'm just going to leave it on there for a moment because I don't particularly want to see drifters in the distance. So you can use a torch to light these, or you can actually just use the fire starter. Yeah, I think I got it when I bought it. It was half price than that, so it does go on sale. It's usually the summer sale. I would take a look out for Steam. Steam? Is it Steam? Yeah. Okay, it's not playing ball with the fire starter, and that's why people hate this thing, because it doesn't like to light. But if you used, I'm just gonna plonk you there. I'm just gonna. And that's how fast the torch is. Is there something walking in the water? No, that's just the currents. You can sometimes hear splashes, but that sort of ripply sound is just the tide. I can actually show you what it sounds like when something is walking or jumping in the water, as long as it's not two blocks deep, because my torch will lose, what is it called, extinguish. That's the sound that most will make when they are swimming. But because we are quite close to the water right now, and I think I'm going to collect some more cattails and some more food. I know we had some food over there, some more. I am going to put the K-Bright on, just so for you guys, because I can't imagine just watching darkness is any fun. There is some berries over here, so I'm just going to grab those and then make another knife so I can make some reed baskets. I will go hunting soon because they... Oh, hello. I know I said I wanted to go hunting, but not right now. And you don't give anything useful anymore because you were nerfed. And why did I just throw my... There we go. I can't... There's no point carving him up. Ugh. Hit your backside. Bye. See, more worse things can spawn than just those. Those are the easy ones. I have got storms enabled. So temporal storms will be happening at some point. I just don't know when. What was I doing? We are making a knife so we can make cattails and make a reed basket. And drop off most of our infantry so I have some space for hunting. Hey Drifter Hater Club, welcome. Yeah, I'm not usually that brave with the drifters. I tend to just run away from them, and usually right in a hole. Cattails. And we need 24 cattails if I'm not mistaken, unless I have counted completely wrong, as I tend to do. Yeah, I think I am gonna updo that ruin just not too far after we got some food. I think that might be the best bet. Whilst our clay stuff is firing away. This is toolie, which we can turn into thatch, which we could use for later on. So we're not constantly harvesting grass, just for some variety. I'm gonna leave that there so when I get the cooking pot I can actually create porridge with that. There's no point doing it right now. However, I could start up with my fishing area over here after I've got the storage I need. What was that? Oh, it's just a raccoon. Hey, Raccooner. Not many people know that. Has anyone got any big plans for the weekend, or is it just a case of relaxing, dealing with the weather, or just surviving it? Rabbit. Yeah, rabbit. Why am I hunting rabbits? No, we need... I'm starting to... I feel the urge to squirrel away. And I know I have to keep on task. Because we need to do that. Right. Let's put this down. Over here. I'm going to keep the copper there. Don't need flax. Don't need corn right now. Don't need... Why? No, there's no point even wasting that. I might as well plant these up. Get... Oh, good grief. Put Tui out of my inventory. Mrs. Hedrick is having some friends over tomorrow. Besides that, just staying warm and playing VS. Oh, are you going to be hiding from Mrs. Friends? Or are you going to join in with their fun? Sorry if that was a bit asking too many questions. Relaxing, probably playing something awesome. Oh, you're playing VS. Sorry, I didn't read that bit. I half read your sentence. So not quite hiding, just relaxing, doing your own thing. Accent cover. Awesome. Sounds like you got awesome plans, guys. My plans? I have no idea. I will probably binge watch something on Netflix and eat junk food. Oh, D&D, now I'm jealous. I only ever actually played one D&D session and it got me hooked, but they never actually did another session, so I was never actually was able to play another one. Why did I pick that up? I'm having a brain freeze. What was I doing? I'm actually legitimately having a brain freeze. What was I doing? Right, so I can... Right, we got... Okay. You know what? I was going to plant these seeds and then go off hunting, wasn't I? Yes, that's what I was going to do. But I got distracted with cattails again. It's... if rabbits eat my crops, it's no big deal. Right now, I will put some packed dirt around this at some other point. Would you get off my plot? Sounds like a great weekend. D&D chat. What are so fun? Oh, so you're pretty much masters of the games. For that, anyone over 5 years been doing D&D and RPGs, sorry, TTRPGs. Right, now we cleared up some inventory. That's what I was going to do. I was going to get another 24 pieces so I can carry it on my back. Doi. Where were they? Oh, bush. Some over there. Right in front of us. Okay. I really want to run, but I should not. You know what? Food. I just saw my hunger bar. Take the cave bright off so we can actually have some shadow. Now it's daytime. What time is it? 7 in the morning. Oh, ho, ho. Food. Glorious food. I'm eager to try it. Sorry, every time I hear that. Ice Age. Yes, I'm squirreling. But for the right reasons this time. I is hungry and I need food. And I believe, if I'm not... Yes, I chose Clockmaker. And this is how I look like. I always choose Clockmaker because I always like to hack a locust. And the temple gears for the, when I find one, for the translocators. Whoa. Ho ho. I thought that was something big and coming for me then. Dude. Go away. You're not wanted here. Chickens. I can hear a chicken. Do we hunt the chickens or do we go for something a little bit bigger? Oh. I was not certain I was going to hit that. We got a rooster. What we got? What are we going to get? Chicken breast and some feathers. I will keep the feathers because arrows and I don't know what this. Small bones are not useful for making anything, are they? Bone meal. Too small to use in, which makes sense. And to be fair, I don't really need bone meal right now. We don't even have copper tools, so I think hunting for food is... I'm going to cheat a little bit. Where is that chicken? I heard it, I just can't see it. Meh. Ah, I can see it right over there. Okay. I know, I shouldn't have done that. But tough, so I'm using it to my advantage. Nope. Nope. I should have gone with something like Malefactor, but I always go with Clockmaker. Or is it Clockmaker? It's... There's too many things moving around here. What? Ah, there you are. Oh, where? Got it. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. What the? I'm sorry. Look at the way it's sliding. What is going on with you? No, I couldn't take that seriously. It was just sliding. Oh dear. Okay. Feathers. Rudeness. Oh, that would... Okay. I'm hoping for something a little bit bigger than just hares and chickens. I thought that little pebble was the hair. No, that's a baby. That's got to be a baby, right? Oh, excuse you. That's not what I wanted to do at all. What is that? I have not seen... Oh, it's a little Bambi. Is it a little Bambi or is it a pig? No, it's not a piglin. I can't do that. And I can't take its mother because it's going to need the mother. Bye-bye. Why don't they ever stack up? I might have to be reduced to setting up the fishery. The moose was bad enough. I don't know. Dying by a chicken might be an interesting bucket list to take off from. I mean, how many players do you know has been died by chicken? I can make a name for myself. It wouldn't be a good name, but it'd be a name. Sorry, it was just like weird terrain. And it's not weird terrain at all, it's just forest terrain. Where the heck am I? Well, I'm nowhere near spawn, that's for certain. Okay, I'm not going to go across the water, I'm going to go around the water. Could be in the channel's description. Oh dear. Regularly dies by chicken. You're not something I want to play with. That's funky terrain. Jump over the water. We found peat. And that is how peat looks like from the top side. What are you, your little fox? I know if we get some bear hides we can make bear armor, but I don't know if that's worth the risk or bothering. I know I'm delaying doing up that ruin because I like exploring during the beginning. Alright, what is there anything you guys want me to do specifically? Should I keep hunting? That's a fruit tree, awesome. Or should I start making an attempt on building a starter base? I'm not seeing anything I can hunt here. I think I might actually have to go in a forest biome. I don't really want to go in a forest biome. You know what? By torch, you're not needed. Needed? Okay, needed is now called needed. Yeah, there is a lot of pretty terrain. And a lot of death pits. That one wasn't as bad, but... You know what I forgot to do? Like a noob, I forgot to mark down where my home base was. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. Ah, there it is. It's around there because I know that's not normal terrain there. Okay, I'm just going to plonk home, purple, pin. I don't know why I would need to pin it, but there we go. Just in case we venture a little bit too far. There we go. Have I discovered these ones before? No, I have not, because there's a still cracked vessel and it is ore. Are you black coal? Ooh. Yes, you are. Let's eat you. I'll probably get rid of that. No, I won't. I'll leave you. How long does it actually take? Too long for my blood. Oh, this goes down. We have an underground one, just a little one, but it's still underground. Right, is there... Oh, for goodness sake, I'm just placing everything down. Hello, can I open? No, it can't open with that. There. Is there nothing in here? Hello? Do they not open when there's nothing in them? That's just rude. There's not even an age torch holder in here. That's just even far ruder. Excuse you, what is in here? Just dirt? Oh, rude. Alright. Well, I won't say you're rubbish because you gave me black coal, but disappointing. Very disappointing. There's another one over here. Getting a base started, I reckon. If anything, you can at least lay some storage. Yeah, I know. Alright. Well, this is nice. Just making sure. No, let's just... Alright, I'm going to go back and start breaking apart all the broken bits and leave the solid blocks. Am I even going the right way for that? I wouldn't know with that button. I would know with this button. Yes. See, even I know where I'm going. That wasn't luck at all. That was instinct. Oh. Oh no. Why must you be just under the gravel? I'm going to have to dig the entire thing out. Ugh. Rude. But however, we'll take your nuggets. What's the difference between dirt and packed dirt? Other than the look of it, and you can farm on normal dirt. Nothing grows on packed dirt. And if you have cave-ins enabled, packed dirt generally is more stable. So you can actually put it in mid-air, so to speak. Like if this was like that, you can put packed dirt on there. But if you put a cave-ins with the soil instability, it will drop. I think there are other things about packed dirt and dirt, but that's what I know of it. I don't generally go too deeply into the knowledge of the blocks in this game. Mischief of Mice is a good one for that sort of tutorial. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so we've got a decent amount of copper so far, and we haven't really been focusing on gathering copper. I tend to just turn my low fertility into packed dirt because I will not use low fertility dirt for anything. Because markers, I use the packed dirt for markers mainly. Not even worth it. And when you plonk down low fertility dirt or any normal dirt, it will start growing the grass and everything, and then it kind of blends in with the environment, which is not exactly useful for me. See that little pixel? Oh, it jumped off the screen. Yeah, that little pixel is their bugs they added in. So what you can hear, like cricket sounds, insects, that's one of my favourite parts that they've been adding in. Just little details like that I just really love about this game. Have I gone a little bit too south? And we will mention it no further. Red wine cap, I will take you. Is there any more? Do you spot anything red in the ground? I don't see anything red in the ground. Was that just a lonesome mushroom? Oh no, if it was a mushroom, it's not going to spore. Thankfully the game doesn't respond to that sort of thing, because a forager's rule, and it is an unspoken rule for foragers, when you're foraging mushrooms, you leave what you don't need or enough so it can spore. What the feck are you? What is that? It's well, that was very unsuccessful. And so was that. Okay. Runsies. Oh. Oh, where the heck did you just go? You just... Okay. That would have been dinner. But it vanished. Vanished. Like a magic trick. You are not a rabbit. You are not allowed to do that. No. Ooh, copper. I'm just going to eat that wine cap. Stability is not great here. That will do. Well, we must be close to home because it's raining. Oh my goodness. Now I'm too fast. This is how I'm like. And now you're going to witness all my indiscretions. I really want to start running, but again, I'm behaving. Right, this is the base, yeah. Yeah, so this getting broken. That's still on fire over there, which is supposed to be. Doesn't seem like any fires spread. We're all good. So do I try to collect cobblestone to make this a full reconstruction, or should I pack it in with like wattle and dab, if that's how you pronounce it? Okay, you know what? I think this should be my entranceway right here. It teleported, yeah, it did. It knew what I was going to do. Or we all had a shared hallucination. I'm going on that because it's... Right, this place has a basement. My memory is like a sieve. So, not all these blocks will turn into pebbles. Just the ones that are basically look like they've been chiseled. And some of them are actually full blocks. I think some I will leave damaged. As long as it's not gonna... Excuse you for I'm trying to speak and trying to think at the same time, and that's not easy for me. Yeah, as long as it doesn't... As long as it doesn't... I have to finish this sentence. It doesn't give holes to me on the inside, because if botons can see me at just right angle, they can shoot through gaps. There we go. Now you can finish whatever you were saying. Actually, that was just rude. Okay, so I think some wooden logs for the... Some wooden logs for the flooring. Up from there. Yeah, I feel some wooden logs would be nice. I got you. And let's just chuck you there for the moment. And let's cook the chicken breast so it doesn't go spoiling in my inventory. And then we can just plant some of these, so how many have we got? 9. Okay. Okay, over here. Got the space left, just put those in there for now. Let's see, I'm gonna take off the bottom layer of the cobblestone and we can just plonk them down. I'm going to pause in a second just so I can hydrate. I'm not used to talking for so much. My throat's a little dry, so pause 1 second. I'm muting up. I will take a short break around about maybe half hour, probably a 5-minute break, and then I'll probably have another one around about 8:30ish. We do not have enough sticks for the wattle and dab, that's okay. Let's get the wood. What woods have we? Woods? Pine or maple? I feel like pine might be a good one. Or maybe both. Is that two? No, that's a single one. I cannot see if there is a... Wait, you just one giant freaking bush? Well, that's just rude. You didn't even have a stump. Well, we're getting plenty enough sticks. And there's lightning. Where's the thunder? There it is. And need another axe. Yeah, the durability for the leaves really eats away at the axes. Got a maple seed. No, barely any logs. Ah, there you are. And it's a single one as well. Let me know if it gets a little too dark, because I can see just fine. But that might be different with the what you guys can see. That sounded close. I think it might just be maple flooring I'm going for. Just see whatever we got. I mean, we've got not that many. There's a boar over there. Don't really want to trifle with it if there's youngins about. It seems to be stuck. Do I? Seems like an opportunity shouldn't be missed. A little bit higher. Thought it'd be higher. Oh, that was a mistake. Why am I just looking at it? I was just looking at it coming for me. Right. Oh. Okay. No, no. That was a mistake. That was a mistake, and now it's dark. Ah, sorry. Daytime. I can't see through the foliage. That's the only drawback. Oh no, you don't. You chase me, I chase you. That's the deal here. Yeah. Oh look, red clay. Oh wait. Ball, focus on the ball. Where'd it go? It's like they want to die when they stop like that. Ah! I thought it was Don't come at me as well. I'm chasing this one. At least I think you're the original one I started chasing. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, that was... Is the other one chasing me? Yes, it is! Okay. Ah! Right. Just because he started it. Oh, you dodged that! You little cheat! Oh, so close. Oh, you know what? Stuff ya, I ain't going in that foliage. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I did warn in my post that I tend to scream when I'm jump scared. I am sorry if that scared anyone else. Yeah, I won't push myself either. Generally, I tend to play about 5 hours average when I play this game because simply time just gets away from me. But because I am streaming, I am focusing on a lot of other things, but I will definitely make certain that I will have a break. I am going to eat this. I am going to put my poultices there. Ugh, and take forever to heal. Trash. Okay, you know what? I know I shouldn't, but I don't want the hide to be wasted. Why have I got a fern? Could you... clogging up my inventory. Why? Excuse you? Alright then. I was gathering up wood. Oh, well at least now we've got more maple trees here. I will have a snack. Yeah, usually I don't even carry poultices until I have like armor, simply because I feel like I can just spawn back in if I die or from a low health or just starve. But considering I don't particularly want to die in the stream because that will just take up way too much time and energy, I don't feel like I should be doing that nonsense. I don't think 12 is enough. Yeah, I think 4 is definitely going to be a regular visit on this stream. Especially if we stay around this location. Is it actually common? Yeah, it's common in this area, so we might want to change that in the future. That should do. If it doesn't, we know where we can get some more. I'm just following my steps. I'm going to mark this because we finally found, and it's always when I don't need it, but when I do need it, it's now on the map. I've marked it. That's what the crouching was with the auto map marker. Right, I'm taking out my spear because this is a heavy, dense location, and yes, I am cheating a little bit. We want to go over there, so don't mind me. I'm just keeping an eye out for hidden bears amongst the bushes and wolves. That should do it. has that got a day? Should I cook that up in the campfire? Possibly. Maybe. Oh, maybe not, because that's all done. Beautiful. Scooch in. Porridge. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go with 4 on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's use a couple of these. I know I'm going to use them, but I just need that many. Oh, and what time is it? Midnight. So if I turn off the K-bright, just one more of those. And that will be porridge. And then we could do a do red meat stew. Maybe. I'm gonna eat that. Okay, where's the crock pot? So I'm just gonna put you there. How long have you got? Not that very long. So you know what? I'm just going to sit here and just wait for a moment. Oh, these are pit kilns, aren't they? And that's a fire pit. I keep forgetting those two. I keep getting them mixed up. Oh, big old stretch. There's the food, and right click, and we got a decent bit of food. So I'm just going to leave you there for the moment, and I'm going to do 3 of you. Oh, we don't have. Can we put you? No, matching recipe. Okay. There we go. That will do. And then I'm just going to eat that. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. And I'm just going to plonk you there. There's my bowls. There we go. I'm just going to plonk you there. And I'm just going to leave you in the pot for now. Fireflies. So the only thing with the fullbright is that you can't see the fireflies. I don't need the map at all. No, it's not going the wrong way at all. I have no idea what you just saw. Wait, what? Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not going to take advantage of the fullbright too. I'm not going to turn it on because I feel like we should at least try to survive. Where the heck did I leave it? It's that there, isn't it? Why did I just ask where I left it? Yeah, like I can pick up and take with me the ruins. Oh, God, it. Where the heck am I? Oh, it's right over. Oh, for. I probably just went right past it. Okay. Oh, no. plonk you there. Keep. Ooh, what? What? Ah, that's a boton. Fullbright is. Where the heck did you come from? Where are you? There you are. Ah, you shouldn't be able to hit. Excuse you. Oh my goodness, that was... Alright. Where are you? Right, that's the boton. And it's an evil... Ooh. Do not like these. And it always tries to run away from you so it can get about 19 blocks, I think, to shoot. Oh, there's a shiver right to me. That's dead. Yeah, bye shiver, not dealing with you. Whoa! Feck off, you scruffer. What? These little feckers always like to... Oh, just could you not? With your ugliness. I just destroyed a spear on your backside. That should have hurt more for you. Could we not... Sorry for the reaction. I hate it when they do that. I thought you died. I thought you died. I thought that was your death animation. That's your death animation. Oh, fecker. No, we don't poke you. We're not doing this. Go away. Oh, ow. Got too close. Look, you started this, and I'm finishing it. Thank you. I need my flint, and I need spears. Yeah, the regular eldritch horror nearby your house. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. Oh yeah, you haven't seen it yet, have you, Symbiosis? Yeah, there's they twitch when they're extinct as well. Because their animation still moves. Isn't that just lovely? I ain't bothering carving them because I think they still take up the mob cap if they're like that. If I am incorrect on that, that's my bad. That's right, I am putting in my flooring even though I can hear a rift nearby. Because I'm generally not that bothered by it. However, I am bothered by my health. Oh, why do you take so long now? Ugh. Annoyings. What am I doing? I am doing this. And this. And then I am doing... That will do for flooring. I do have cobblestone for it. I will take off the fullbright now. Oh. Okay, well. I thought it was like middle of the night still. We should... where's my clay? The clay's in here. Touch this up. Just whack you in a corner. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I don't have any more. Well, that was just rude. Although I could pick up some pebblies. Yeah. And I didn't do my spears as I should have. Go sort my... I'll just leave that because that's going to die anyway soon. And that's the wattle. 20 of those should be enough for now. I don't really have a plan of what I want this to look like. But maybe have like a little window gate opening there. Or maybe not. It might have to be here. I was looking at a different ground height. It's fine. Okay, that was not enough. We need 1, 2. Because I want to fill that up with some more pebbles. Hi snake. Oh, hi worm, I'm picking you up there. Is that enough for at least just 1? Now we'll do it. Thank you. That's going to be a door, so I'm not too worried about that outside. Or should I put in... I feel like the door should be in the middle now. Yeah. My brain did not like that scratch at all. Okay. Sticks. This big massive thing can leave. That thing is creepy. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of something worse that's in this game that's creepier. The bells are pretty horrendous, but they're not creepy. I suppose they are in a sense, but if I would have to deal with one of them, I think I would rather deal with the shivers, so it must be creepier than the shiver, or just more annoying. I'm just going to put you in there, and I'm going to get some food over here. How is that doing? Okay, cool. So we've got food. Wrong. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, my head is not happy with... Oh, no, I still got that. Oh, bells. So basically when you... Sometimes if you go deep enough in a cave or some ruins, especially in the better ruins mod, there are these bells. They're exactly that. They're shaped like... do you know the string of a bell when it's hanging? Think of that as its tail / body holding up the bell, and it shakes its head up and down and chimes, and it essentially calls in all the other drifters. And its health is quite large. It takes a while to knock it down, and when you have to deal with other drifters when dealing with it, makes it a little bit even harder. Right, so what? Blue. Oh, okay, so what's a normal limestone? We don't have limestone. Okay. You know what? Let's just see what we can pick up. So I'm gonna pick up. Where's some sand? Was that sand or was? No, that was gravel, wasn't it? Yeah, that's sand, gravel. Should we go with the slate? No, I think going with the granite sand will be fine. Yeah, when you're not expecting the bells in your vicinity and you just run into it and it starts chiming and it's really loud in your ears, at least for me it's quite loud in the ears, I scream. Every time I always scream with jump scares. Oh, more peat. Hello, Pete. Oh, I'm running. You know what? We got a decent amount of food. We can get away with a bit of running every now and again. You teleported again. The deers can teleport. I'm pretty sure that's not a skill they should be having. I will grab you later because my inventory's full-ish. And I need it for dirt and sand. Mostly sand. And there's the red clay. I will always walk over this because I don't think much of it. Because if you can see, it's got some pink bits. That's not very useful to see. Should be some sand somewhere about here. I am going the right way. Ah, there we are. Don't mind me whilst I'll ruin the terrain and the water. If I'm staying in this area and if I ever transform this area, I will fix this abomination I just caused. I'm not gonna dig up the sand underneath the trees. Yeah, I'm fine with destroying some of the terrain, but I'm not having floating trees. I refuse. You know what, I might as well grab some horsetail. I've used quite a lot of my poultices. Might as well stock up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some poultices, make some wattle and dab. Oh, I'm not having a full stack of that. Nope. I just need a full stack. I don't want more than that. That should be enough. And then I'm just going to harvest some of this. And I'm not going to turn it into black dirt because you need it to make the dwarf. The rotating cog next to you means anything? Question mark. Yes, it's the temporal stability. Sorry. So basically, some areas are going to be temporarily unstable, which will make you kind of go crazy-ish in a sense. It will spawn drifters if that empties out. Also, when you go underground, you can't stay underground for too long, because you start hearing the weird music to warn you that you are getting too low on stability and your world is going to seem a little bit funky. You're going to see giant gears in the eye. Gears in the sky, and it's going to look much like a temporal storm does. I've only experienced it maybe once or twice because I just wasn't paying attention to it. Grass. What is that emoji? Sorry, is that a speaker? Is my mic gone? Sorry. Ah, right. Got it, thanks. Okay, and this is how I believe the clay's there. Dry grass there, unless I mixed it up. No, I mixed it up. There we go. And this is the stuff. Right, so more grass. This is the stuff you attach to the wattle fences and it turns it into a solid block. And I don't know what colour this will turn it into. And nothing's picking up. Give me that, thank you. This may seem like a lot, but it takes a lot to make a bit of a difference. Where the heck am I now? Lost my pathing again. This way? Maybe? Nope. That's the way. Okay. To be fair, I've never seen that emoji, so that's new to me. I never really, beyond the little faces, I don't, and the love hearts, I don't really explore much in the way of emoji means. Oh, okay. I thought I was way further. There it is. So what you do with the, what? Is that another? No. Sorry, I just thought of the weird shape. Might be deeper. Anyway, yeah, you just right click it and it turns it into a worn one. If you right click it again, it's another different texture, and if you press it again, that will be the full colored block, which I'm not going to do for that one, but I will do it on that one. I'm just randomly texturizing as I go, and I may have should have put them all on before I it's fine, it's fine. We got some more clay in the reed basket, so I'll grab some more. No, that ain't it. That is right though. Okay, 40 should be enough. Let's just get blocks on. Okay, so that will do for the... I'm going to knock that off. There are a couple of roofings we could go. I mean, we could just put hay bales on there and keep a flat roof, or do some thatch. I think I'm going to do some thatch, so I will grab... I will make another knife. Why did I pick that up? And I will gather the thatch after my break. I'm just going to sort out my inventory just a bit here. Actually, I'm going to need to get up there, so I'll leave that there. Okay, it's coming up to 7:30 where I am, so I'm going to have about a 5-minute break. Okay, so I'm just going to pause it here. Actually, I'm going to go in the midst of... Charlie, hang on. I just need to pause up. I'm going to go in here so I'm safe from drifters. And then I'll have a short break. And I will make sure I'm definitely enclosed. And I'll put a torch in my hand, so if it does go nighttime, you guys can see. So I will be back in about 5 minutes. Okay. Hi guys, I'm back. If you hear background noise, a chin wag, that's fine. Because my roommates and other half doing their dinner because it is the evening, and I am set up in the living room because I have no desk room that I can steal. Or should I rephrase that into proper English? There is no spare room for me to use as a desk room. My goodness. Okay, so I think I'm going to finish up the roof here and then work on copper tools. So if I do suddenly go on mute quickly and pause, it's simply because noise as well. So the trolley is over here and I need food. Yikes. That's fine. Put you down. Don't need to. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, let's nap a knife. Every time that gets me. I always want to say carve out a knife. You can't carve out a knife. It's not made of butter. It's made of flint. You tiptoeing? Sorry, I just saw somewhere for half a corner of my eye. Try to be quiet as possible. Oh, that 5-minute break did actually help because my back is not as young as it used to be. Actually, before we've got enough black coal, so I don't have to worry about doing a charcoal pit quite yet. So we could, once we get these gathered up, start smelting our copper. We should have enough for a hammer and a pickaxe in the very least, so we can do some copper gathering later. Did I pick that up? No, I did not. It's just floating. Beautiful. How much are you going to make me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7. What was I doing? Yes. Why am I picking up junk again? Pick you up. Should gather up some of that peat that we found as well. That we actually keep some things. The reason why I just picked those up and place them down, once they've been fired in pit kiln, you can't pour molten quarter straight into the mould. As I've learnt, you have to pick it up, update the block and put it back down. Screw you over here. Two, three. Oh, just do that. I thought I saw something move over there. It's just the foliage. It was just the wind. Pete. Pete, where are you? Pete, you're not too far. You're over that way. Which... I'm getting in that frame of mind where I just want to get things done now. And I keep forgetting things take time in survival because I'm not in the created world. And I can't get what I want immediately. I have to earn it. It's blooming rude, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to do. Oh, Tully, however you pronounce it. Haste makes waste. Yeah. But my poor squirrel's brain does not like slowness. It likes to chisel. And I know I'm going to have to be good and gather up the copper and get an anvil and a saw blade before we get the chisel. And we're probably going to have to hunt some more. Yeah, sorry. I used to call this toll, but someone who grew up with this in there where they lived, it's actually pronounced Tully or Tuli. Again, even though English is my native tongue, I do not speak it correctly for the majority of time. And my squirrel brain likes to skip words or change it into others when I'm speaking as well, if you have noticed. But it's all good. So we need 1, 2. Let's go with 5 right now. And we're over there. Oh my goodness, you made me spook. Good grief. Yes, I know I should use wood and then peat and then coal, but I don't care. Where's my copper? My copper is over there. I knew where it was. I wasn't going to go over there. No. You didn't see anything. Oh wow, we definitely need more than 5. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, gave us just exactly what we need, but we still need the corner pieces. Oh, I don't want to jump. Yeah. First try. One thing I do like about these roofs, they stick out a little bit so it doesn't feel so flat. Because if I had a chisel, I would actually push these in a bit. And I just realised I should have kept the wattle in for the... Oh, I put them over there. Oh, I'm such a donut. That's fine. No, get the coal. Get the coal. We got the coal. There we go. We only need 40 of these. 20 pieces, 1 unit. And we only need 2 units. And yes, I do talk to myself regularly. Okay. Copper. Smelting. Haha. Where is some more toolie? Where? Oh. Sorry, I'm looking for... There might be some right over there. Just right over the head of me. That might be a good one. But now we sit and wait for that to smelt. Sorry, I'm doing that thing where I think I'm actually speaking, but I'm actually thinking, and I think you can hear what I'm thinking. So what I think we should do after the copper is smelted and I've gathered the tool, or toolie, for the roof, is get a hay bed, gather some copper from the map, and I just realised I already have storage for food and I haven't used it. I'm such a plum. Excuse me. Let's put this somewhere. Sorry. In the dark for a second. Just put that there. I don't have anything worth putting in there right now, but I will do. Oh my god. Oh right, so you are at your max temp. Fantastic. I'm going to put you in my offhand so I don't constantly flicker the screen. And I'm just, that's not a great place. This is a pit kiln area. I'm going to put it back on where my house is. This is a lot back and forth because I'm being an absolute plum. Plain bit of Zelda. Oh, which Zelda? Being nosy. I'm a very nosy person. That is not molten. Is it old school Zelda, like one of the OG games? Oh! Excuse me, well, I'll do something on the fly because I completely forgot we needed it. And I bet someone was screaming at the screen at me. I'm sorry. I got it now. Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Well, enjoy. I hope it's not one of those really, really old games where you couldn't actually save your progress. I wasn't in the way of the Zelda games, but I did play, like... Was it Pokemon? It was on a Game Boy and it was a Pokemon game. That's one of the oldest ones I played. And what was the other console? Oh, no, I'm trying to think what I'm doing. Okay, pickaxe. I'm not trying to pour the black coal at all. No, I have this. Oh dear. Can we please just pretend that did not just happen? Yeah, that's fine. Right. Black coal, you could just go there, out of my inventory. Tongs, you can go there. We need Tully, but it's so dark and I don't particularly want to use K-Bright all the time. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to gather up about 24 pieces of grass. I'm going to make a hay bed. Okay, that we do. Okay, and then I'm going to sleep the night away. First time sleeping, and where's my... Where did I put my torch? Never mind. Use the torch. Do not run past your house. Right, so I'm just going to plonk that there. Do not have enough sticks, but that will be a wattle gate. And this will be a wattle gate, so I can actually open and close it, and these will be wattle gates. Oh, that is truly old school. NES. Wow. They had some awesome games on the NES though. Are you using an emulator or you actually got the console? Just curious, you don't have to answer. Eat some grub. What was I doing? We were going to collect more tolly that was over there. And some more sticks for the gates. That's just birch leaves, that's not going to do anything. So the tolly should be over here if I saw it correct. CRT filter. Yeah, usually when people sell the NES, many people buy it and then just mod the heck out of the consoles. Which feels kind of wasteful in my eyes, but especially if it's a working one. If it's a broken one and then they do it up, then there's, you know, this is not going to waste. But to be fair, I still have like a working Dreamcast console. Although I haven't got the, I think it needs like a TV converter thingy, because many of the new TVs don't have the connections. I'm not very technical minded. I think there was only a couple of games I played on that. It was like Sonic Adventures, simply because of the little chow. And what else did I play? Crazy Taxi and Shenmue 1 and 2. I absolutely loved the first Shenmue because it had the mini game of the forklift where you had to work. And I would spend literal hours just doing it. And I wouldn't progress the story. So what I'm going to do with the tully thatch roofing, I'm just going to say thatch roofing for now on. I'm only going to keep it at one layer, and then I'm going to use hay bales to give it a flat roof on the top. Simply just because I do not want to spend any more time on a roof. I will probably think about putting some tool racks all along here. One for functionality and one the second, not one. There's not two ones. Two ones make a two. Why does that look like it's got one eye open? And a myth. Yeah. See, the only Devil May Cry that I actually watched, I didn't actually play it, but I did watch it. It's, I think it was the one where they try to do a prequel when he was like a teenager and he had a twin. I quite liked the storyline on that one. Not many people did, from what I remember. However, when I played on the PS2, it was mainly for like the Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy X, because of the Blitzball tournament. Absolutely love playing Blitzball. What other ones? Oh, the Assassin's Creed when it first came out. But after like the Brotherhood or Revelations, it got a little bit drawn out for me. Not enough. I guess with any game that's a first of something, of a series of games, is generally one you tend to get more drawn to. But I will admit, if I played one of the other Devil May Cry games, especially the OG, when it first came out, I would probably prefer it too. Did I put those there? I don't think I did I? Unfortunately, I only heard of the first one of that list of games you put on chat. I haven't actually heard of any of the other ones. I will probably take a gander later on on what type of games they are. And see if it's on my playlist. Right. I'm going to put you there. I'm going to do this just for ease. Oh, sorry, I'm making the movement a bit jaggy. And I'm doing it this way because the bottoms of the haystack matches more on the thatch than if it was sideways. And because I am lazy, I am not bothering trying. Did you go all the way? You did. Of course you did. No. I might as well grab these ones because I'm not going to need them in here. I can turn this into a cellar. That's not a problem. But that's a later max problem. Eat. Let me eat. Beep, 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 beep. And of course I'm short by one. I'm always short by one. It's always the way, isn't it? When you're doing something, you're short by one. And if you're not the type to count or what you're doing or how much you need, you're always going to be short by one. I know what you're thinking. I should count how many I need. It's not going to happen though. Because even if I did count it, my squirrel-like brain would forget about it. And then I would have to have a notepad right beside me, and then I will always be jotting down, and then I wouldn't make any sense of them because it would just be a number. And there we have the roof. And that will do for now. I'm just going to dump a lot of stuff that I don't need right now. I swear, this hoe keeps clogging up my inventory. And no matter where I throw it, it will clog up my inventory. Goes away. We don't need you. I need to grab some food before I go venturing forth. Right, let's tidy this nonsense up first. That will do. Copper, that's what we're going to get. Some copper. This should be hardened now. Yep. Food. That's what I was getting. No, I don't want the crock pot. I just want to take a meal out of the crock pot. Eat a meal and take another one. Do I take the hammer? Do I dare take the hammer? No, I'm just going over here. Right, so there was some copper not far from us. Yeah, let's go with the quickest one to get. No, you wouldn't know there was a ruin here. That's the great thing about those little ruins. There's quite a lot of them and you can easily just transform, especially if it's in a stable temple, the stable area. They are quite quick, usually, when you don't screw all about. Sorry. And I've gone past it again. Oh, for the love of copper. There we go. I need a stick. Why didn't any of you tell me I needed a stick for my pickaxe? Symbius, I'm looking at you. Okay. No, I need more sticks because I need a ladder. No, I got back to her. It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to find a massive cave drop in this nonsense. See? Right there. And it's medium copper too. That's fantastic. I think it's past my nap time laters, everyone. Well, thank you for joining in. Rest well. And catch you later, Sarah. Don't you start blaming the moose, Symbius. Thank you, Sarah. See ya. Take care. This is quite a high up copper vein. And there goes my cat feeder, if you can hear that in the background. Do I try to find any more in this vein? Seems like it was quite small. Ah, yes. Don't ever leave it too soon. I'm not gonna lie, this is making me feel on edge because all I've been playing recently is just my hardcore world. And I got cavings enabled in that world, so this is making me feel like, ugh, I need the beams. And that was my other feeder, if you heard that, with a voice recording. So we know, or at least I know, it is 8 PM. I'm surprised that the cats have actually been quite quiet. However, I suppose if I was still recording on my sofa that I used to do, they would jump all over me. Which they did, repeatedly in the dark, which I believe I kept in recordings in the past. I just don't know why I'm mining any further. I don't think I'm going to find any more. Nah, this is fine. This is done with, I think. Where's the hut? There we go. Are we going to worry about having a cave? No. If something spawns under there too many times, then I'll just fill it in. But right now, I couldn't give. I'm going to take that off my map, though. And I'm going to break down this copper. Question. Should I wait until I find some tin bits so I can make a bronze anvil, or go straight for the copper anvil and then work my way up with the anvils? Where's my... That's what I was going to do. Should need about... Because we should have enough for a copper anvil now. Yeah, let's just... and get it fired up. Could be useful. Yeah, I think that might be actually an ideal thing to get that started. So we got that probably for the next stream. How likely are you to find tin? I did set it to uncommon, which is not that standard. Go straight to the copper anvil. I mean, if we find... I don't particularly want to go searching for tin, but if we find it, that would be great. But if not... if it's hard to come by, go copper. Okay, let's go with the copper anvil. Let's build that up. Hopefully we've got enough clay to do that. Just bear with me. I will probably go silent on this bit. Yeah, I think we're going to have enough clay for that. Sorry, that must have jump scared a few people. Completely silent, and then I just finish off the sentence that was inside my head. Ooh, connection just popped up for me, but it was lost for a few seconds. So if there's a lag in the stream, that's probably why. And things sound a little bit ominous now that the music has gone. Beautiful. And I can hear a rift nearby. Even more fantastic. And... think this is the last layer. Yeah. Can I put this as a pot? No, I can't. Why did I just try that? I thought I could pile it up like charcoal. Do not know why. Right, I am going to move that out of my way because that is that's a big no. That will not be great. And I don't have any dirt or a stick. Always with the sticks. I think one thing once we get the copper anvil is getting the shears for the sticks. Ah, that'll do. Okay. That will do for that, and let's just use the axe for this because it'll be quicker. Even though it'll kill the durability of it, that's fine. At least I'll be able to see around here. Do we have an... No, we don't. Typical. Ten grass. 8 sticks, and I think I'm going to use peat. Where did I plonk the peat? I put plonk peat over there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Why did I pick up 5 when I always know it's 4? Good grief, my brain is scrambling. So if you're wondering the tier system for this, it's usually, I believe, firewood, then peat, and then some sort of coal or charcoal. Coal or charcoal is the fastest, the peat is the second fastest, and firewood's the slowest. Well, I think a couple more reed chests would be very useful. Picking this up thanks to the carry on mod. I'm putting this in here. Nope, that ain't it. Ugh, that's not what I wanted to do. Fine, I cannot place it on top of there for some reason. Cattails all over here. Nice swim and a bath. I might have to look up that emulator, see if it's good for Linux systems. Sorry, just reading chat about NES emulators. And if you don't know what NES is, you don't belong in this stream. No, I'm kidding. No, it's just an old console. Gaming console. Well, I call it old. It's retro. That's what they call it, isn't it? It certainly makes me feel old. Need about 9 more. Okay, that should be enough for a reed chest. And then I'm going to work on probably some sticks. Red clay there. What was I getting sticks for? I know I was getting sticks for something. You know what? I think... I was getting sticks for gates. That's what I was getting sticks for. Right. Okay then. If I cut the stream short, it's just simply because my brain has reached its own capacity and is overloaded and turned to slush, because I can feel it turn into slush. So I might give it 1 more hour, guys, and I'll call it there. And I will be fine with that because we got a base. We got an anvil being killed. Fire? Fire for what? You want me to burn this? I don't think that'd be wise, because if the peat catches fire, then that's it's not going to be great for anything. I mean, I know some people do clear it, and I would, but I think everyone would suffer if I did that, especially FPS. And I can hear a rift. Yeah, there you are. Right, it's getting dark. I think that should be enough for some gates. Like so. 3 sticks, like a corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful, that's all I need. Fantabby-tastic. And I'm not going to use a crude door because they now suck again. Because they have a chance of breaking on you. No, the sky, it looks like I'm on fire. Dude, don't you ever look up the sky when it sunsets? I'm ragging on you, sorry. That was mean. To be fair, that's not too bad, the sky in this game. I mean, we both played 7 Days to Die, and have you seen the sky, how red that is on a blood moon? Okay. Do what? No, I don't have enough for even a single. I think I'm going to wait till I can make shears before I start gathering more sticks, because that's getting on my nerves. I think I am going to gather up more copper, though. Yeah, let's gather up more copper. And if I go straight, it should be fine like that. And I'm going to run for a little bit. Just because I am a little bit impatient. Full mags. I know. But I always do that with Vsimgui. He knows I don't mean anything by it. Ooh, wildlife. Wait, where the heck? I've gone past it. How did I go past it? I was going straight in a straight line. There we go. There we have it. There we are. Oh, and it's a very unstable area. Fantastic. I might put my K-Bright on this. Poor. Oh well. We'll still grab it. I'm going to put my K-Bright on. There we go. I keep calling it K-Bright because I press the K key on my keyboard to activate it. So I always call it K-Bright, even though it's actually called fullbright. I would only worry about creating caves when digging up ore if they're within the immediate area of your base. Some cases they can be useful to divert mob spawns into them rather than the surface. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Thank you for that. Is it Seraphim or did I pronounce? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Or is it Sarah? I'm going to presume it's doesn't matter. But thank you for commenting. That actually would be really useful to know. Not would, it is useful. Brain is turning into slush. Okay, I'm just going to pause for a sec just to hydrate. Okay, hydrated. I don't think I'm going to worry about this Fane, considering it was a poor one. Fullbright off. How long do I have to wait for the pit kiln? Peat will take 16 hours. We did that last night, so that's not going to be done anytime soon. Not even bothering with that one. Okay, and home is not there. Home is there. I'm not even bothering printing. That was a luxuries trader. I feel like maybe going exploring for maybe a trader while we wait for the anvil. So I might just travel a little bit distance. However, I'm going to drop off my copper. Not having that all over. Would you sod off? Yes, you go wee woo, no one cares. The siren does that too. Except for they're more useful and I have no idea where I'm going. I've gone past it again. We're sensing a theme here. I need to start putting some freaking visual markers for myself. There, and it's in here. Get in. Well, we gonna just drop those off in there. Might as well drop that off in there, drop that, and I'm going to use that for my backpack. Might as well. Yeah, might as well leave that there. I always have to sort my inventory. Why have I got that? Food. Grab some food. Let's grab the crock pot as well as the bowl, because there should be at least 3. Wait, there's different dietary needs in the hunger? Oh, yes, there's the nutrition stats. Fruit, vegetable, grain, protein, dairy. Dairy is kind of like the hardest one to get. But yeah, it does increase some of your physical stats as well. I believe it's just the health points when you get those up. Crock pot. Put that in there. Where's my bowl? Did I not plonk it here? I know I made 4 of them, but where's the one I... Alright. I'm missing a bowl. That's fine. No, left click, not right click. Let's go that way. And I probably shouldn't be running. And we could hunt as well. Hello, Rift. You're not welcome near my home base. You're not in Minecraft, stop jumping. Oh no, I said it again. That's fine. Oh, what's that? Oh, little family of raccoons. Munching on something. That's a lot of raccoons. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My goodness. Sticks. I will always pick up the sticks. Pick up sticks. And this is probably where I'm going to end up being eaten alive by a bear, because I'm not paying attention now to the foliage, because I'm playing silly buggers now. Oh, there is quartz. Open quartz. Like it's nothing. Just because I want to see. Is that bench big? Yeah, I was right. There is a big bunch of copper. Minecraft is almost an image. Oh my goodness, English EXE stopped working. Minecraft is almost an urban legend. Ah, see, there we go. Tin. Now that we found it, I think I'm actually going to gather this one up. And hope it's not just underneath the gravel. Good. How far deep? Yeah, I either make random sounds when I'm embarrassed of my speech, or I'm getting very comfortable or overtired. And it's generally not the overtired. This is poor considerate. I was hoping for a little bit more than that. How much? Oh, I don't have the hammer with me. Of course, I didn't bring it with me because I didn't want to take up tin, bronze. Yeah. So I need. Yeah, I need 88 to 92% copper, 8 to 12% cassiterite, which is tin. I've become quite cross with the raccoons in early game. They're so common and go after all the berries so fervently. Given a few days, you can't find any in the area. I will say this: they are really annoying when you do a cold start, or like because the berries I usually found, the berry bushes were always empty, and then I see a raccoon scurrying away with berries in its mouth. Yeah, not fun. And even less fun when you're on a permadeath world. Yeah, so I completely understand where you're coming from. However, when I usually start on a temperate biome, which is usually my favourite, I'm not particularly fussed by them. I'm not seeing any trader-like shapes. I will go east a bit. I'll go this way a little bit. Usually the traders will spawn at equal distance from each other. But they may have changed that. Might be good to make a pro pick so you can just make sure you get them all. Or I always forget. Yeah, I will make that as soon as I make the anvil. Because unless it's poor, I generally keep most of my markers. Unless I know I probably got it all. But I don't tend to fuss with if it's just like 1 or 2 bits, because it just eats away at my durability of my tools, especially in early game. But that's just how I prefer to do it. I mean, if I really need the metal ore, I will come back with a pro pick. Wow, this is a deep cassiterite. There we go, poor. Well, at least it will stack up nicely with the other one. And I just realised what I just did. It's fine. I'll just mine my way up. Got completely distracted. And I blame you guys. No, I don't. I would have done that if you wasn't even here. I was thinking, ooh, metal ore, yeah, let's grab that. I think I've been lucky. I've only needed to use my pro prick once to get out of an ore deposit. What, like being trapped in a ore deposit area? Oh, you mean what I just did? Actually, do I have enough? No, I don't. Oh, why did I just... Do you know what? Here, have some sand. Oh. Why do you have to make me mine you to get you? It's rude. Well, this is riveting. How far can I? Ugh. Don't be like me, guys. Make sure you got either enough packed dirt, sticks, or ladders to get out of your mining holes. Oh, nice big deposit of copper, and took the chance to try to get it out. All out on a low durability pickaxe. Yeah, I have been there. Yeah. Those are very dome moments, and it's just like, ooh. But you were more lucky than I was, because I did not take my pro pick when that happened. But I did have enough sticks and low fertility dirt, so I was able to get myself out of that way. But I created such a big maze for myself. I was under there so long that my stability started spawning in drifters. We are looking for traders, or do we just go back, drop off our stuff, or something? A point of interest would be nice right now. I don't really want to travel in that. I don't want to travel in that either. Where are we going? Yeah, let's go over this way. I'm going to stay in this view for a little bit, just to be nosy of the terrain coming in. I know I'll probably miss stuff, but sometimes top down is a nice little break from the usual. Do we really want to travel that? Fine. Oh, copper. Don't pick that up, thank you. What are you doing? I got a shovel. Thank you. I'm so glad I had the copper in hand and not a full block, because if you place a full block on top of the copper ore, the bit that's on the surface, it will destroy it. However, I will show you with this, I think, if it does that. Yeah, see? If you place blocks on top of the rocks or ore bits, destroys it. What am I looking for again? I was hoping for a trader. Oh, good grief. Sorry for that mess. I don't think I'm going to find one in that biome. I think I'm just going to head back, because I just realised the time. And I'm hoping our anvil will be done. And then we could actually skip to a tin bronze if we're lucky. Just the drifters were fine, but now there are boton and shivers showing up after you clear out large quartz. Iron deposits, so much more dangerous. Yes, the botons especially. I mean, the shivers aren't exactly nice coming up in your face, but they don't, to me, the botons, you don't know where they're coming from and they can just shoot you. But it's a shame that the stones, when you used to place these little stones on the ground, drifters couldn't spawn on top of them. And they patched that out. I don't think they can spawn on wooden paths though. So if you've got like loads of planks that you are not going to use, or you're in that stage, I've made it a habit for when I'm doing really large deposits, when I get later on in game, is bring a bunch of wooden paths. I don't know if this still works. It should still work, but I don't think think they can spawn on the paths and still. Silent bolt-on snipers, yeah. I mean, when I did a playthrough, it was just general playthrough for myself, and I did I was hiding in a ruin. I thought I packed it in all enough with packed dirt. There was like a 4x4 foxhole of gap, and I was just sitting next to it, and one of the blighters managed to hit me through it. Didn't know about the parts. We'll try it out. Well, I hope it still works, because if they patch that out, then we're all just going to have to live with nightmares, and I don't really want to live with nightmares. Why am I doing that? Because cobblestone, and I'm a loot goblin. I'm trying to head home, and I pressed the wrong button again, and I'm going completely the wrong way. Tyrone loves to patch out any easy solutions. Yes, like the farming plot ones with wild seeds that you used to be able to turn it into farmland underneath them, and that doesn't work anymore. I blame Cursor on that one. Just because I can. Okay, so over this way. I saw the short of him showing that hack. I was just like, no! Tyrone's gonna find out, dude! Yes, blame Kuro. If he shows up any more hacks, I'm gonna comment, dude, if he patches this out soon, I'm blaming you again. Oh, flax. Always handy. I will eat that. And I just realised my hunger's a little off-putting. Well, I didn't find a trader. I found a rift. Yeah, I also thought he's short about growing plants underwater. You still have to water them. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious when he tested that out. And he was just like, no, you still have to water it to be 100% hydrated, even though it's underwater. Just a tad broken. But it would make sense if they actually sorted that out, especially for if you made it where it was needed for rice, because isn't like certain rice has to be planted and submerged, and some other crops submerged in water. I'm not entirely certain of that. Dude, I ain't gonna help you. You can get out. Oh, that's a train. I thought that was a trader then. Wait, that is a trader. Wait, am I going blind? My eyes are going funny. That is a trader. That is the trader that I first saw. And that was the ruin that I originally wanted to play around with. But the stability is rubbish. Huh? Oh my goodness, I'm getting all turned around again. This is where I'm going to run in a bear because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Do you mind? I was walking here. Thank you. The rudeness of that bush. Just existing in my pathway. Oh, there's my home. Is the fire pit still going? I don't think it is. I wonder if we can get away with the coal that we have, or am I actually going to have to make some charcoal? It is done. However, I feel like 11 pieces of coal isn't going to get me there. Rice is grown half on land, half submerged, and the top's above water. It stops most of the pests, killing the roots. It's an interesting tidbit. Thank you for that. Considering I did actually ask. My brain. Sorry, that sounded really freaking sending. I can't control my tone of my voice when I'm getting slushy. But thank you. I did see like shorts of people harvesting rice, and I was thinking rice, watercress and water chestnuts needs to be submerged to grow. Half submerged. I wonder, could some crops... No. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I was thinking if I could actually set up something in my own personal greenhouse in my garden to grow something along the lines of grains or rice. That would be something interesting. Why have I got packed up? I was going to do this and put some wood. Yes. Oh wow, I'm losing focus. Okay, give me a sec. Guys, I just need to focus my eyes just a little bit. I think it is right to call it quits soon because things are not working out very well. So give me a quick minute to hydrate. Okay. Charcoal. So chop down that tree as long as it doesn't have resin. Get it fired. And then I think we are going to call it there, guys. What am I throwing away? Just throw that. Just throw that away. I'm going to put the fullbright on just because for my own benefit, nothing more. Yes, rice paddies, yes. So I figured out you can grow rice and crawfish at the same time. Crawfish eat. Sorry, I have to scroll. Eat the bugs and frogs. Hide out in burms. Oh, that's pretty cool. So do they actually harvest the crawfish as well? Oh, I just realised what I did. Let's do this because I have a reed chest which I am currently not using, like a plum. Let's put all the stuff that I do not need currently in here and put it on because no, my luck, I will lose it there. Okay. They do harvest the crawfish. Oh, so it's like a 2-in-1. Oh, that's pretty cool. So they don't actually have to really maintain the crawfish due to the pests and frogs and stuff. Love that. 2-in-1 crop. That's probably why I'm so fascinated with hydroponics. Because some hydroponics has got like tanks of fish that filters the water out. well, no, sorry. The plants filter out the water. And the fish, why am I hitting this with a flint? The fish fertilise the plants. And some use fish that they can harvest. So we need about maybe 3 stacks. Should do us. Or am I mixing up the ponics? Because I know aeroponics is the one that sprays water. Or is it aquaponics? Symbios, you would know that, wouldn't you? Yes, and some of the plant parts humans can't eat or are not able to, sold and shredded to feed the fish too. That's pretty cool. I would actually love to see that, like, in person. Oh, hello, Shiver. Oh, where am I going? Right, you know what? 2 stacks will be fine. I don't need any more stacks. Where the heck? Oh, I have to go towards the rift. Of course I do. Not in this lifetime. Go away. Did I put... It's over here. Oh, good. Oh. I should really do it, make it a 3x3, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to block that up, and just leave it at that. And get some firewood. I think I have firewood over here. I think just enough. No, I must have used it. See, I would... Oh! Good grief! Go away. I'm busy. Come back another day. Okay. You seem to... Aquaphonics use the fish. Yeah, that's what... I knew I was confusing my phonics. Thank you, Sun. So, no, hydroponics is like the towers, isn't it? Where they push water in from the top and it kind of does a waterfall, like, sprinkler system type effect. And, or was that aerophonics? Oh my goodness, my brain. Right, let's get inside. I'm not going to be able to do the anvil just yet. Let me turn off the fullbright up. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not going to finish off with the anvil, but that's fine. We got charcoal, which should be just enough, and I will make a bigger one because that one's kind of sad. There's not an awful lot I can do right now that are small tasks. So I think I am going to call it here. I'm going to settle on the bed. Ooh. What is going on with this? Oh, I'll just have my back turned to you. It's not a problem. Hi. Yeah, so I think I'm going to call it here. End the stream an hour early. I'm thinking that 5 hours was a little bit too ambitious. However, it has taught me what my limitations are, so I don't regret it at all. And I don't think I'm going to push myself to finish the hour, simply because I think it will be a disservice to myself and you, because you're just going to get garbage from the next hour. Okay, thank you for the stream. You're welcome, and thank you for joining. We've got a good start going. Yes, we really have got a good start. We got a decent amount of copper, so we will be able, and we found cassiterite tin, so we will be able to skip the first tier of anvil in the next stream. So we'll be able to have a tin anvil. We got copper tools already, barring yes, they are only the first basic ones. Thanks for the stream and for the talk. And you're welcome, and thanks for chatting along with me. It helped quite a lot, and it was quite fun to be able to talk to you live instead of just commenting through videos. I'm glad you enjoyed it, I really do. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for commenting and making this a breeze. You really have. See you in the next one. Catch you later. Oop.